Thanks to eBay Motors for sponsoring a portion of today's video.
What?
I love this movie.
Dude, this movie.
I love this movie.
Welcome to the club.
I want to see it. That's great.
Oh, the Fast and the Furious movies. We all love the franchise, but technically, they're not very good. What if I told you that there's an entire genre of knockoff Fast and Furious movies that make the Fast and the Furious look like the Godfather? But the best of the worst of them all might be the movie we're talking about today, 200 miles per hour. The story of a young man on a quest to avenge his brother's death the only way that he knows how, by going 200 miles per hour. Today we're gonna look at some of the most moving, well-acted, and action-packed scenes from this absolute Goliath of cinema. I'm James, he's Justin, this is Nolan. Let's go 200 miles per hour.
Thanks to eBay Motors for sponsoring a portion of today's video. eBay Motors has a huge range of inventory with 122 million parts, 5 million wheels, and 7 million tires, plus some uniquely eBay things. I'm talking niche restoration to even salvage parts. Parts like this Eibach anti-roll kit will let me dial in the Mustang's handling, and this sweet Ford Racing tower brace should help improve the steering feel. Once these bad boys are installed, I'll have everything I want for autocross, besides a manual transmission. And now you can save your specific vehicle to eBay's My Garage. Just provide the year, make, model, trim, and engine, and My Garage filters your search results so that you only find the most suitable parts. Plus, they let you add multiple vehicles and make it quick and easy to switch between them. Why shop for your automotive needs anywhere else? Check out eBay Motors today by going to ebaymotors.com or just click the link below. Thanks again to eBay Motors for sponsoring that portion of the video.
Justin's seen it a cool dozen times. I've seen it once, and Nolan has seen it never times. I mean, just the specifics alone, all right?
Okay.
It's written by a guy named Thunder Levin. So if you're an Initial D fan, you know that literally translates to...
Yeah, wait a minute.
His name's Thunder Lightning. He also wrote Sharknado. And it was directed by this guy. So Nolan, are you ready to experience 200 miles per hour for the first time?
I forgot that that's what we're doing today, so yes.
Excellent. The movie kicks off with our protagonist, Rick,
Okay,
who is
Rick.
an amateur racer working on his FC RX-7. His brother, Tommy, pulls up in a brand new 370Z. If you watched our video, Real Mechanics React to Bad Car Lines, then you might recognize this scene.
It's like an $80,000 car.
No, it's not.
0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds.
Nope.
Quarter mile in 11.5
Nope.
seconds. And 193 miles per hour top speed.
Yeah, and it's not gonna be stock. for
He's
long
like, yeah,
either.
it's like, that.
It's not stock, but it's already modded. Those aren't OEM stickers.
Yeah, so this is a 370Z.
Yeah.
You get a decent one for like, what, 12, 15 grand?
I love the vanity license plate. Dude. Oh, for show.
That's possibly the best vanity
Yeah,
license plate
that's
I've
pretty
ever seen in my life.
And very fitting for a 370Z.
I am legitimately jealous of that
It's
license
pretty good,
plate.
yeah.
Oh, for show.
Oh, for show.
So yeah, we're 2 minutes into the movie. So far, 0 facts about cars are correct. The brothers then head up to the Sepulveda suicide race. And at the Sepulveda suicide race, they meet up with their crew, including Claudia, Rick's girlfriend, and Kelly, the magical mechanic.
Well,
You've been messing with my timing again, haven't you?
it is my car.
There, I fixed it.
Dude,
Just like, whoop, all right.
one, she can tell that the timing is off
Yeah.
by looking at a car that is off.
That's awesome.
And then she touches it like this.
Yep.
There, I fixed it.
Click.
And then the bad guy shows up, Casey, in his Nissan GTR.
Ooh.
Casey goads older brother Tommy into racing for pink slips.
Oh, I think
Rick is like, no, dude, what are you doing?
Okay.
And his brother like grabs him by the back of the neck and he goes, hey, you're gonna be the first one to go to college. I like that. Mom likes that. I got this. He's got that like Ryan Gosling, like, hey, you wanna go for a drive? You want a toothpick? Definitely speed ramp. A lot of
Oh, wow. Oh, no, not the 350.
That's one of my favorite parts.
That's my favorite part.
Tommy! way!
The whole crowd just teleports.
yeah, all of a sudden,
Yeah, they're like a mile away.
dude is trucking, and I wonder how many takes they got out of him before he was like. Like the entire plot of the movie depends on the idea that Casey killed Tommy in this race.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah,
Let's watch the
Let's
tape
analyze
back.
this. Okay. No, Tommy just sucks at
Tommy
driving.
just sucks at driving, dude.
The sound mixing is pretty
Now the
cool.
370 is magically a 350.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what's hilarious though? The first time he turns right, he rolls the car.
He should be in NASCAR. So at this point, I'm like, all right, Casey's not that bad of a guy. But then he does prove that he is like a real, like, kind of crappy dude because he shows up at Tommy's funeral.
Bold.
Yeah, and demands that Rick give him his car
Whoa.
now, because he was racing for Pink's.
Yeah.
And if he can't have Tommy's car, then he needs to have Rick's car. They decide to race.
Okay.
Now, back to the garage, and Kelly lays out her plans.
Take a look at this. I made some sketches for your friend.
Oh, nice.
That's the Pumphrey 502.
Yeah. Oh, nice. But like, I also want to call out all the eraser marks.
They just had someone on
my
set
God.
like draw a car.
Forge.
I bet the director drew it.
You know what? This just might work.
That's gonna be awesome.
Okay.
They said that 4 times.
We're trying. I think this is a good time to call out there's a theme in this movie that for some reason, the biggest fear of going fast in these cars is that it will lift off the ground and fly away.
I love it.
Maybe 10 times in this movie, they bring up the concern of the car flying away. So they're not worried about popping the engine. They're not worried about, anything other than the car flying away.
Yeah.
Kelly's sketches are approved, and now it looks like this. I think sick.
That is sick.
Okay, it's green now.
I love it.
Hey, you don't think I'm letting you take my baby out without me, do you?
So now it's green, right? Totally understandable.
Yep.
It's got a spoiler on it. That's cool.
Yeah.
Time for a first test drive.
Let's do it.
All right, I want
ready.
to know if you notice anything about the car during
I'll
the
pay
test
attention.
drive.
It's a Nissan now.
Apparently, during filming, the RX-7 was stolen.
Yeah.
What?
Yes. So that was on set in a trailer with a truck attached to said trailer. All belonged to Justin Pollock, the former drift driver.
Whoa.
And it all
Hi,
disappeared.
Justin.
Whoa.
yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
So it, when I originally saw this movie, I was like, wow, it was so hilarious that they just went out of their way to build a lookalike car, but that's what happened.
That's
so it's kind
wild,
of
man.
Yeah.
Rick goes to see his girlfriend.
Okay.
She's very upset that he's racing. So he leaves there, comes back to the garage. He's like, yo, I got to go test the car again. Let's see what happens. Oh, no, it's the cop.
Oh. Oh.
Copper.
Flying real low.
We'll just wait.
Whoa.
Hey, the facts are amazing.
I love this movie.
Dude, this movie.
I love this movie.
Welcome to the club,
I want to
pal.
see it. That's great.
I just want to mention that we're only 30 minutes into this 90 minute. Yeah.
Yes.
So they try and outrun the cops.
Somehow they avoid that
Yeah,
stunt driving helicopter.
Yeah, you avoid the helicopter. Helicopter's gone. They
That was
park
great.
in a parking lot in broad daylight. Cop catches them.
You, on your knees, elbows in the air, don't you move.
What do you mean
Your
elbows
brain
in
is
the
gonna end
air?
up on the internet.
Is this really necessary?
Is that a message from Casey?
No,
No.
that's a message from me, the man who has your balls in his hand.
Again, underwrite the technobabble, overwrite the tough guy
balls
talk.
in his
The
hand.
balls in his hand.
Well, I think that was ad lib. So the cop demands that Rick forfeit the race with Casey because if you haven't noticed, he's a bit of a crooked cop. They head back to the garage, meet up with the crew, but wait a sec. Did they hit 200 miles per hour in the helicopter chase?
160 miles per hour.
160.
Wow.
Son of a... I can't believe it didn't
They made that
I
up.
love that.
Those guys were rehearsing lines, and they made that up.
I love that.
Yeah.
Those guys are having fun with it.
Do I know my ground effects or what?
Do I know my ground effects or what? She attributed the top speed to the body kit.
How are we gonna make it any faster? We've done every mod made for it.
We could use nitrous.
Nobody makes a NOS system for the MX-5, and there's a reason for it.
MX-5. See, again, I think this was
It
written
was. You're right.
for Miata, and then they found a way cooler, in my opinion, car to be the hero.
Yeah.
Or they thought it was a Miata the whole time.
Yeah, maybe they thought this was a Miata. They tracked down the only guy in LA to ever run nitrous on an MX-5, and Rick goes and pays him a visit.
I saw the speedo hit 180, but I really wasn't sure because the car was shaking so bad. The front end began to lift up,
He sounds like he's giving a testimony.
flipped the over in, right through a second-story window. I was wearing a 4-point safety harness, and the thing came apart. I flew out the car window,
Install it right.
landed in a pile of broke
What?
12 bones. Hospital.
So, going
going
140, hits the switch, car literally takes off,
But
goes over end.
he falls out.
Some point, his 4-point harness breaks.
Breaks.
He goes out the window. This is now in a house.
Yeah.
He falls into a pile of Domingo's like, yo, you can have my kit for free if it helps you beat Casey. Because if Casey's out of the game, that's
for
more
me,
money
baby.
for me. Then something messed up happens.
Oh.
Casey follows Claudia,
Okay.
Rick's now ex-girlfriend. So it is a 12-minute scene of this guy following this woman. It's a lot of time to spend on something like that. What are you doing, Thunder Levin? She runs out. Rick picks her up. Oh, I also want to point out the nitrous button is the windshield wiper switch in the RX-7. So he hits the nitrous to get away from Casey.
And it's 240.
Now it's a 240.
Now it's an R7.
Get that alignment
Oh,
check,
look,
buddy.
160. Dude, look at his speedometer. Look at his speedometer's got a label maker over it.
It says
It says MPH. That is a thermometer.
That's an air pressure gauge.
It's an air pressure gauge. Art department's like, I found a hack. they just turn the compressor up to 160 pounds. Okay, so again, he just saved his girlfriend from being taken, and he's stoked about going 160.
Yeah. He's in the middle of a chase.
It works. We're not taking off. We're not flying in my car. Even at 160, we're not flying. So they're still moving now, but then wait till we cut to the wide.
Yes.
Definitely moving.
Oh my god.
What?
That's why his bumper's all messed up, because he's doing that kind of stuff.
What? What?
Well, he just lost his car.
Oh, I
whole
didn't
point
even think
of the
He
about
lost
that.
his car.
Didn't even think
He's
about that.
fine. So he goes back to the crew, and they're like, we got a crazy idea. Remember that 370Z that got rolled
That your brother
27,000
died in?
times
Yeah.
that your brother died in? We're going to go steal it from the police impound, and you're going to race that.
All right. That's a harebrained idea if I've ever heard one. I'm in.
It seems impossible, but Kelly, she says she can do anything. They
got
rebuild the car in 2 days, which you know
Yeah.
is totally
Just
possible.
go down to the dealer. They'll give you the parts.
All right, so the car's fixed,
All right.
ready to rock. They line up for the final race.
Let's go. Let's let it play. Oh.
Oh no, my
See,
rival.
He's a good guy.
Casey!
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 They don't show any wreckage. It's on the budget.
Think about this. You can't shoot him. They'll know it was a gun.
He's got a point. He's got a point.
You got a point.
But this next move is.
They have the technology.
This next move he does is legendary.
You're right. I can't. You can.
Where'd that gun come from? And it's already taped up.
1, 2.
Hey, Flynn.
In the
Suck on
crowd,
this.
teleports
The whole world is
again.
watching.
She's a genie.
She's a genie.
She has
Yeah.
magical powers. She can teleport. She can fix things with a touch of her hand. So then what happens?
Rick realizes that racing won't bring his brother back. Then Domingo Juarez shows up.
Domingo Juarez.
Remember, he landed in the Domingo offers Kelly a job on a NASCAR team. She says she'll think about it. And then he pays Rick $100,000 for the 370.
Because it has historical value.
Right,
great.
yeah. And now Rick can go to college. And that's 200 miles per hour. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and everything else on Donut Media. hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss anything. We have a membership program called Donut Underground. Lots of cool perks, and we have a Discord. Hit the join button below to learn more about that. We make clothes. Nolan and Justin are both wearing them. Follow Nolan on social media at Nolan J. Sykes. Follow Justin at
Justin Free Man.
Follow me at James Pumphrey. Bye, guys.